Hi, and welcome to 10% Profits webinar. This is going to be recorded so that you can gain information about One Villa LLC's business model. I want you to think about taking 10% of your income to invest in real estate. You'll be able to maximize your profit potential by recurring investments each month. You begin to establish a foundation for wealth that sets you above average. Okay? You can give, and it shall be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, and shaken together, and running over, shall men give into your bosom. This is an old biblical principle of reaping and sowing. Okay? And so, or sowing and reaping. If you give, that's the sowing part, and reaping is when you get back. So let's continue on and understand what's next. So the goal is to replace or raise your income level. You don't want to stay the same, so we want to give you a way to raise your income, and that's including those people who have a fixed income, those people who maybe even on the street begging every day. If you start putting away 10% of what you make every day and give that 10%, you are going to begin to see profits coming to you. Okay? And then with diligent effort, you're going to be a lender and not a borrower. You're not going to be a beggar anymore. You're not going to be living paycheck to paycheck anymore. You're going to be exceeding your income with profits from real estate investments. Now, I know nobody wants to be on food assistance or to be on welfare, getting a check. Nobody wants to have to depend on the government. But even if you are depending on the government, you can get off of government programs with this system. Okay? You can stop living paycheck to paycheck. If you're in that middle class where it seems like everything comes in, goes right back out, that means you're spending your money on stuff and not spending your money on things that make money. Okay? So this is a new way of thinking. And when you start to change your thinking, you're going to stop living from paycheck to paycheck. Put this thing on automatic so that you don't have to worry about it. And then start seeing the result in as little as 10 months. Okay? You're going to have more than enough income every month to do the things you need to do and then some. Have money to go out, have money to spend extra on the things that you like, on your toys, on your car, or whatever have you. Okay? You'll be able to give to your profitable organizations. You're not going to have a problem giving your 10% tithe so that you can help the church, or give your money to a stranger that might need it. Give your money to a cancer society or cancer organization to help to find the cure for cancer. You're going to be able to do all of those things when you have the extra money. And also you'll have time freedom, because then you won't have to work as much. Trust me, you want to get to this place. And you can't afford not to invest. Okay? Investment is the wave of the wealthy. If you want to get on that wave, continue to listen to this this announcement, this video, okay? Now, I want to give you an example of an investor who invests in this program. The monthly income is fixed. Okay, so this is a person that gets the same check every single month, month after month, and they know it's coming in, and they might even feel like, oh man, that's all I'm getting, and this is all that I had to live on. How can I afford to give? You cannot afford not to give. Okay? You can't afford to have a tight fist. Another biblical principle is having a tight fist tends to poverty. You will stay in a impoverished state if you do not give or invest in things that make money. Okay? And real estate, everybody needs a place to live. Real estate makes money. Okay? So let's go ahead and talk about this investor. You give this investor gives $226.30 every month for 10 months. Okay? So by the end of the 10 months, they have raised or they have made their whole monthly income. So your money will be invested in the purchase of a home, and the profits from the sale or rent will be given to you at a similar rate. Now, for instance, the home investment necessitated $52,000. Okay. And then your contribution to that investment was that monthly income, that $2,263. And that ended up being 4.3% of the home investment. Okay. So then when the house is sold, after all the rehab and all that work, the profit check to you is going to be $2,612. That's a 10% increase. That's $249 that you didn't have before, that you didn't work for, that you didn't do anything for. Well, the only thing you did was give 10% of your money each month. And at the end of that 10 months, guess what? You got your investment back, your original investment, plus $249. Okay? Now, this next investor, example investor number 2, he makes a little bit more money. Now, I didn't make it an extravagant higher income, but you can scale it up as much as you want, or even scale it down as much as you want. But I want to give you another example of how when you get a little bit more income or a little bit more invested, you get a little bit more out. Okay? And when this investor gave $357.40 every month for 10 months, they equaled or up to their monthly income, right? And then their money is invested in a home purchase. I'm going to give you that same example, that same home investment of $52,000, which was contributed to this investment. And then that person end up contributing 6.8%, okay, towards the investment. And so the profit check to that investor was $4,082. That's a 14% increase. Now notice the last investor got 10% increase. This investor ended up even more of an increase, 14%. Okay? So now what I'm telling you is something that can be done over and over and over again. You don't have to reach retirement to have passive income. Okay? You can reinvest your monthly income for instant profit. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Okay, you've gotten to your 10 months, you invested in your first deal, and then you say, oh, man, I did good. But in order for you to continue and get another investment, you would have to start over from scratch and start. If you spent all that money, you would have to start over from scratch, giving your 10% month after month after month. But no, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to spend that whole entire investment or the profits that came from that first initial investment. Okay? That first investor should only spend $249 and reinvest the original amount. The original amount was their $2,263. Okay? And so if you reinvest that original amount month after month after month, you will see increase in your earnings. Okay? Now the deals might be different. The original investment might be lower. That makes your percentage higher. And then you will see maximized profits. Okay? Now example investor number 2 only spend $512. Okay? Only spend the extra. Only spend the 14% that went over and above what you put in originally in that first 10 months. And you reinvest the original month after month after month. Every time you get a check, don't spend the whole check. Only spend your profit. What you made above and beyond your monthly income. And then you will begin to see even more profit. Okay? Now, I got another caveat to that. You can, after 10 months of 10%, you're able to invest your monthly income and have monthly profits. That's a good thing. The more you contribute to the deal, the more you profit. So what you can do is to repeat the process without giving additional 10%. That's one option. But you can also increase your investment by continuing your 10%. If you already used to living on the 80 or 90%, and you're good with that, and then you have a little profit that you can spend on top of that, then why not continue to increase your investment by continuing to do the 10%? Okay? If you continue to do the 10%, in 10 years, you can retire by reinvesting your annual income. Did you know that? In as little as 10 years, you can replace entirely your annual income. If you invested your annual income, guess what? Your profits will be even greater. Okay? So I won't take the time out to do the math. If you needed me to do the math, I can calculate those things for you and show you how this is a win-win situation. Okay? You can set up your investment payments with your bank. Have One Villa LLC added to your bill pay, your online bill pay. You can set it up that way. You can send it to 8654 New Kings Road, number 19, Jacksonville, Florida, 32219. Or you can pay by phone by calling 386-341-8291. You can also join the investors meeting every second Saturday at 7 p.m. You will go online and see there is this website called TeamViewer. Okay, you download TeamViewer. Okay, I forgot to put that in. Download TeamViewer, and once you download TeamViewer, sorry, I misspelled that. It's TeamViewer, not TeamView. And you go to TeamViewer.com, download the app, and you'll come to the investment meeting. Much like the like this video that you're seeing now, you will get on, and everybody will be able to get on and share my screen, and you'll be able to see what's going on. I'll give you an example. I'll give you all the deals that are going on if you want to choose which deal you want to put your money into, or if you want to get more information about what deals are happening. We'll also be putting on YouTube all the investment properties that we are adding on a monthly basis. Okay, all these deals that we enter into have some sort of profit margin. We're not going to enter into any deals that are not going to profit us money. It only makes sense to choose those deals that are going to make us money. Okay, so download TeamViewer every second Saturday at 7 p.m. Choose those deals or see what deals are happening, how we're making money, and every month I'm gonna be showing you what checks are being given out, how people are making money on these investment opportunities. So stay tuned. Come to watch the next video or come to the next meeting. I'll see you on the inside.